Give it up for Gina and James and Kenny. All right, you guys. I am James Esterline. I'm the host of a radio show called Stand Up for News, and we are stand-up comics, and we tell the news. And what's your name again? Dick Colligan, right? Yeah. He used to be on my show. This is the joke of the day whistle, and whenever you hear something funny on the radio show, we blow the whistle. So Dick, you're in charge of that. Look out, Cam. Here it comes. Don't drop it. All right. Where'd it go? I would have gave it to Fisher, but last time Fisher fucked up. Just like tonight. This is a terrible idea. I'm like thinking what you guys are thinking. What are we doing here, right? Dick, you got the whistle?
No, it's too much for me.
Dick Colligan. That's ironic because after you bang a chick, they don't ever call again. Dick. It's weird. Why would you get that name? I got my joke book. All my jokes in this book are numbered. So I'm going to go to that. We'll play the number game. You pick a number. They're all 1 through like 478 or something. But first, I'll tell you about Stand Up for News Radio. We're stand-up comics, and we tell the news. Gina's been on the show. Bothwell, you've been on the show. Fisher and Dick. Gina said the F word. Not faggot. She said fuck. Can't say either one of those on my radio show. Unless you're a gay dude and you say faggot, then it's cool. But that's not what she said. But it's all right. We aren't on that station anymore. So basically, we take headlines that we see, and they set up the joke for us, and we hit them with the punchline. You guys ready? Colin, you ready? All right, so here's an example. All right, so last week, Rosie O'Donnell, you know who that is? She came out and said that she's a real live psychic. Y'all heard about that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but trust me, Colin, she's no medium. They found this cow out in Nevada. It was in a cesspool after they pulled out like one of those septic tanks. It was filled with human muck and waste and filth and shit like that. And they pulled the cow out after it was stuck there for like a week. And right afterwards, Rosie O'Donnell was commented saying, "Hey, put me back." We're having fun. All right, so here's the thing. At Dunkin' Donuts right here in Clearwater, Florida, down the street, this guy took his 2 daughters there to get some donuts and coffee. And he got in a big argument with a guy that worked there behind the counter. And that guy behind the counter, he followed the man out to the parking lot. And he pulled out his gun and he shot the guy once in each leg. You guys heard about that? Well, half you have because you heard it 20,000 times. You guys haven't heard about it, right? Yeah, I guess he won't be running on Dunkin', right? Crawling on Dunkin'. All right, I'll tell you something. Like all the greats, they say you got to get real personal with your audience. I'll tell you something personal, and it's true. I don't think it's that funny, but other people do. So one time I was taking my son to middle school. I dropped his mom off first at work, so he was in the back seat, and he was like 13, and we were driving, and he's like, "Hey, Dad, can I ask you a real personal question, Dad? Just don't tell anyone." I'm like, "Sure, buddy, I'm here for you. You know, it's my chance to be a good dad." And he's like, "All right, but don't tell anyone, all right?" He's like, "Dad, have you ever shaved off all your pubic hairs before?" I would never ask my dad that, first of all. Would you, Colin? No. I wouldn't ask my mom that. I might ask Dick Colligan that. Dick, you ever shave all your pubes before?
Yes.
Off completely? Yeah, was it itchy and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was like, "Yeah, it's kind of itchy down there, Dad." And I'm like, "Oh, that's crazy." And I'm thinking, man, what do we do about that? And then it hits me. Hey, wait a minute. You don't own a razor, James Paul. Little James. He's like, "Oh, I used yours, Dad." Oh my God, I was hoping he was going to say I used Wesley Snipes because I heard he's Blade again, you know? But he used mine. I was like, "Wow, that's a real dick move." He's like, "Yeah, Dad, you used it afterwards or something? That's nuts." Oh, thank God she gave me yeah. Real ballsy move on her behalf. All right, so I will pick one person, Colin, to pick a number out of the book. Go ahead, pick any number you want, 1 through 478 or whatever I said earlier.
7.
God damn it. That means it's really old, and it's probably not that funny. So, thanks, Colin. Let's go right to page number fucking 1. And if you guys don't laugh, fucking boo Colin, don't boo me for picking a shitty number. It's supposed to be a lucky number though, right? I'm just kidding, Colin. My son's in the military too. You ever been to Camp Landing?
Yes.
He's a staff sergeant there. His name's John Miller. You know him?
You know battalion?
Teach you how to shoot guns and stuff.
So many guys.
Dude, I don't remember yesterday. All right, so number 7. You guys remember Toby Keith?
Yeah.
Toby Keith, the great country music singer. He's been married to Trish. Well, he passed away. He was married to Trish Lucas, another country singer, but she's hot and everything. In '95, they got married. She was real hot, like your wife or your girlfriend or whatever with a black period. Real hot. But, and I bet like you, Mike, she had Toby Keith whipped, man. She had him whipped bad. She had Toby Keith whipped so bad, she even made him change his name. Did you know that, Colin? Yeah. His name wasn't always Toby Keith. It used to be Kunta Kinte Keith. So bad he had to change it. Rich Keith, Colin? All right, well, he had to change his name, though, man, because his initials were KKK.
No.
Kunta Kinte Keith, and that's racist. All right, stand up for news.
James Esselline, everybody, your bartender. Yeah. Give it up for us. We only have 2 comics left.